Hello everyone, welcome to Inspiring EduHub. Today I'm here to talk about what are etiquettes. And etiquettes are playing very crucial role in personal life or in working place or anywhere. So you may wonder what are etiquettes. You can see on the screen what are etiquettes. They are a set of rules, forms, practices established for behavior in the society. That means everybody should know how to behave in the society, in professional life. They are the rules of good workplace manners. What are the need of etiquettes? We need etiquettes to grow in life. Why do you think that manners do plays crucial role? If we really don't know the manners, definitely people keep us aside. We don't know manners like that. So etiquettes really play crucial role in our day-to-day life, whether it may be in working place, in anywhere. So in this video you are going to learn about etiquettes in family, how to maintain manners in family, in professional life, in society. I hope you are going to listen very carefully. So we'll plunge into the next slide. Where etiquettes are required. As I said just now, personal matters, family matters, schools, college and office environment. So wherever these etiquettes are required. Why etiquette is required? It is required really for career success. It builds relationship quality in one's personality. It refines skills needed for exceptional service. It enlightens one's potential. Each and every one is having a potential or capability, but they're not bringing out because they're lacking with the common civic, what we can say like civic sense. And etiquettes can bring up and it enlightens one's potential, and it creates a good impression to the people. So what are the factors that influencing etiquettes? So psychological, you can see on the screen the factors influencing the etiquette. So one is noticed, that is psychological. So childhood origin, parental and heredity. So psychological developing, the way how the child is being developed from the childhood, it really does matter. And if the circumstances are very bad, if the circumstances are not good, the child develops his mentality or her mentality in a bad way, and they lack the etiquettes. So you can see down here the physical things which can act as a factor influencing the etiquette: grace, beauty, handsome, external appearance, schooling, family, friends, education, marital life. So everybody should be very careful the way how we are making with the friends in the school, and wherever we are, even in working place, in marital life also there are a lot of etiquette, lot of things that really affect our manners. And you can see on the screen, these are the types of etiquettes: social etiquettes, business etiquettes, phone etiquettes, email etiquettes, table etiquettes. Of course, it seems to be like very formal what I'm speaking, but definitely everybody should know how to maintain all these things in a proper way. Social etiquettes are really required to be confident, because when we don't know etiquette, we don't know where to talk, we don't know where not to talk, and we are very flexible to talk where that talking is not needed, that conversation is not needed. That is what it happens, that is how it happens too. And business etiquettes, we should know how to convey the information to the people who are in requirement to get the business proposals with us. And phone etiquettes, hello everyone, like we should know how to talk, right? Some people really don't know how to talk on phone also. So email etiquettes, everybody knows that email is becoming very formal, and everybody should have email etiquettes too, and table manners. So table etiquettes must also be uh, maintained properly. Next, social etiquettes. Let us plunge deeply into the subject. So what are the social etiquettes? You can see here on the screen the ability to translate good manners into social savvy. It will allow you to put your best foot forward in dealing with day-to-day social demands. So, and it has again two categories: personal etiquettes and family etiquettes. So in social etiquettes, again, we can divide that into personal etiquettes and family etiquettes. Personal etiquettes you can see, so how we maintain our body, our appearance and all that is personal etiquettes. Those are considered as personal etiquettes. So personal hygiene, skin, hair, hands, nails, tooth, feet, shoes, uniform, jewelry. So how we are maintaining our looks, that is personal etiquettes. And dress codes, as we know that everybody should know, have to maintain the formal dressing and informal dressing based on the requirement. We can see a lot of students how they maintain informal dressing when it is required to maintain formal dressing. That's not good, I feel sometimes. So they should really learn the etiquettes. And you can see here uh, the image of a man which looks quite formal. So based on the occasion, we should really know how to maintain the personal etiquettes and the personal hygiene or the dressing. Okay, we'll plunge into the next slide. And the sitting postures. We should really know that is also considered as a social etiquette, because we should really know how to sit. For example, we should know how to sit in a classroom. We should know how to stand properly in a formal way when we are talking in front of huge audience, and talking while standing. And we should maintain good posture and patience and sitting in groups. And the way how we maintain good thoughts, habits, characters, attitudes, all these come under etiquettes. And you can see on the screen what are the family etiquettes that are required. So we have lot of, as we are human beings, we have lot of relatives, we have lot of neighbors, we have lot of people with us, and we should really know how to behave with them. And these are the major things that we have to follow: empathy, sympathy, responsibility, respect, status, heredity, rights, goodwill, mutuality, and mutual understanding should be there between all the people. So we should know to maintain empathy, sympathy, responsibilities, love, care, and respect with our neighbors and relatives, whoever it may be. When there is an elderly person, we should know how to respect them. So family etiquettes must be maintained. And moving into the next slide, social conversations. You know, when we are making an introduction, we should really give a piece of information about the person. It can be a conversation good. It's a good start, okay? Listen properly and concentrate on conversations. Don't just wait for your turn to talk, okay? Don't jump too fast. And you have to resist the urge to jump into a conversation. When someone pauses in thought, wait a second or two, then respond. No, we should not be like love, 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 very hurry, hurry to talk to the people. So we should know how to talk. Moving into the next slide. We should really have basic manners. Be polite. It's very important to be polite as much as possible. So you can see what is written here. Remember, when you are in a social situation, it is important to always be polite and respectful of other guests, even if you vehemently disapprove of certain comments or other individuals are not being polite. And you should know how to ask appropriate questions. Don't ask the questions too personal, okay? We should know what to ask and we should know what not to ask. When you are socializing, it's very important to realize you're not at a debate and should steer away from questions that might cause one, and keep it short. So you have to be like maintaining as short as possible. The question should be very simple, okay? In social situations, it's always important to understand the nature of social etiquette conversation and keep conversations short and socialize with everyone present. Some people, they can be too lengthy to ask the questions in such a way that they don't maintain that understandability when they are asking question. It should not be done, okay? When we are in social conversations, we should be too careful to keep any question as simple as possible. And eye contact, you know it's common to observe that the students or some people, those who are not confident to look at the audience, they keep on looking somewhere when they are talking to, for example, let me do it. I'm looking somewhere. I'm not looking on the camera or I'm not looking on the screen. It looks quite awkward, don't you feel so? It looks quite awkward when we are not maintaining eye contact with the audience. It's very important to maintain the eye contact and take personal space. Proxemics is very important. Making eye contact and allowing individuals their personal space is very important in all conversations. This allows you to seem interested, polite, and respectful of other individuals, which are all social requirements. And business etiquette. What are business etiquettes? Rules that allows to interact in a civilized fashion. And this is a code of behavior that is grounded in common sense and cultural norms. And business etiquette is required because manners matter in the workplace. First impression is the best. First impressions that we get in business is very, very important. Handshaking. People even don't know how to handshake properly. Okay, handshakes are the physical greetings that go with your words. How to shake hands, when not to shake hands, handshakes to avoid. These are all the things that business handshaking. When we are handshaking, we should really know how we are doing. Some people, they hold it very tightly. Oh my God, we can even get the pain there. So we should really know how to shake hands. There are three main conventions: the way you extend the hand, the way you apply the pressure, the length of time you shake the hand too. And introduction in business. So, introducing yourself is very important. Introducing others, you should also know how to introduce others. Responding to introductions. What to do when you can't remember names? Secret to remembering names. You have to maintain that mnemonics to remember the names. Small talk helps us to put others at ease and make them comfortable. Small talk breaks the ice and goes a long way toward furthering a relationship. Mixing and mingling in business. Communication plays a very crucial role when we are doing a business or when we are into a job or whatever it may be. Communication takes place a crucial role. Prepare in advance, arrive early, position yourself, make eye contact and smile, take responsibility. Work the crowd, use icebreakers, ask the right kinds of questions, be a good listener, know when to leave. So these are all the business etiquettes that you should know how to maintain. And so about body language, so it's non-verbal communication and verbal communication. If possible, I'll make a next video about verbal communication and non-verbal communication. I hope you really listened to and I hope you understood what is etiquette and how important is it to maintain etiquettes. When etiquettes when etiquettes are not followed properly, we don't feel confidence. We don't enhance our skills too. I hope you understand. Thank you. Bye bye.